This is part 27 of making foods from every country, and today I made the germa, which is the national dish of Niger. I started off by chopping all these ingredients and pureeing it in a blender until it looked like this. Then in a pot with some olive oil, I browned some chicken thighs that I seasoned with salt and pepper. I then cut up the chicken and added that into a pan with the puree mixture. I then added all these spices over here. The traditional recipe uses bay leaves, but I just had basil at home, so that's what I used. I then mixed it all together and then let that simmer for about 30 minutes with the lid on. After 30 minutes, I added 1 cup of water and then carrots and onion and gave that a final mix as well and covered that for 10 more minutes. I then took about 1.5 tablespoons of peanut butter and a little bit of that broth. I mixed it until it was all well combined and put it back into my mixture. I gave that one final mix and that was the final result. I served mine with some basmati rice and it was so delicious. I would definitely try this again. This is part 28 of making foods from every country, and today I chose Egypt and I decided to make koshari, which happens to be their national dish. I started off by cooking equal parts white basmati rice, elbow macaroni, and brown lentils, and just putting that to the side. Then in a pot with some olive oil, I cut up half an onion into rings and added some flour and cooked it until crispy. I then grated half an onion and cooked that until it was translucent. I then added garlic, pepper, salt, and cumin. Mix it all together and then add about half a cup of tomato sauce and then about 1 tablespoon of vinegar and mix that until it was well combined. I then heated up some chickpeas and I assembled it. This is how it turned out. It was so delicious and really accessible to make. I would definitely try this again. This is part 29 of making foods from every country. Today I chose Cuba and I made ropa vieja, which is their national dish. I started off by browning a piece of beef flank that I seasoned with some salt and pepper in a pan with some olive oil. After browning that, I put that to the side and then added some onions and peppers into that and then sauteed that for about 15 minutes. I then added all these spices that you see over here. Once I was done sauteing, I added some white wine and some chicken stock to the mixture and a bay leaf and some tomato sauce. Mix that all together and then let that come to a slight boil. After that, I re-added in the beef flank with a carrot and some celery and then basically cooked that for about 3 hours. After that, I shredded my beef. I added all these ingredients over here and gave that one final mix. And this was the final result. It was so delicious. The flavor was unreal. I served mine with some frijoles and rice and it was delicious. Definitely try this out.